What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Own the Hunt. It is Saturday, January 6th. It's 19 degrees out and it is cold. The real feel says 10 degrees. I went out last night for a little bit with Taylor and his cousin Tanner, and it was cold last night too, 21 degrees with a little bit of wind. And I gotta tell you, I think winter's finally setting in here in Maine. These are temps I think we're gonna be dealing with for probably the rest of winter. What do you think?
It's been a roller coaster, so
yeah.
It's supposed to be 50 again on Wednesday.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's gonna warm up again.
With 70 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, we've had some crazy weather here in Maine, but anyway. So I'm a little tired today. Didn't get a ton of sleep. Hunted till about 2 a.m. this morning. And we're back at it tonight, but we gotta do it. We need to put some dogs on the ground, get our confidence back up. We've had what would you say, probably 8 dry sets?
I don't think so.
There's
Build a
6 or
dog
8.
in between.
Yeah, you're right. We did at Bill's.
Yeah.
We've had a handful of dry sets, but I guess I'm counting last night. We did 4 sets, and
Yeah, that doesn't count.
yeah, it doesn't really. We had a Fox Pro for half the sets, so
Definitely doesn't count.
So anyway, guys, huge shout out Logan, Fall River Shooters. You guys know the drill. If you need any thermal optics, scanners, scopes, check out Logan, Fall River Shooters. You won't be sorry. That's pretty much it. Running the Fat Boy, got the 6.5 Grendel, Specialized Dynamics with the RIX Leap 6 on top. Let's go kill some dogs. We only have till midnight, so we got to make it count. See you soon. Can't get our wind there, so we're good. I'm 175. I'm trying to see. Keep an eye on it. No, only him. I don't like how far behind you I am. He's coming up. 150. 150. 2. That's 165, right? 1, 2. Dead. Dude, that thing got hammered. Shoot.
Stay on it, get him.
All right, so my scope's at it again, you guys. It looks like another corrupt video. This time it captured the audio, but the video froze and kept recording audio and no video. Really a bummer on this one because I was hoping to watch this video back and get a point of reference as to where that coyote left the field. It was a pretty long field and pretty wide, and so looking for a needle in a haystack at that point when you have no point of reference to go back to. So anyway, I'm probably going to be switching it up, running a different scope until these issues are fixed. But I will be sure to update you all, as I know these RIX scopes are very popular. I've been very impressed so far, but I simply can't rely on a scope that's not going to capture video reliably for me. All right, guys, we stand number 1. We got 2 dead coyotes. We are going to be able to recover this one really quickly. And then we're going to have to look for the second one, but it got blown up really good. So it's definitely dead. You can see it leaking hard. Anyway, here's the first one. Right over here. Whoa. Dude, that's a big dog. That's a really big dog, dude. That thing is a pig. You see that?
Yeah. I gotta disrobe a little bit.
You hot?
Freaking right.
We just walked a long ways because we thought we had a coyote piled up. Well, we didn't see him piled up in the field. So anyway, this is a really good dog, you guys. It's oh yeah, it got smoked pretty good.
Hit him well.
Broke its front shoulder, front elbow. It looks like a male. Yeah, male. I bet the other one must be a female.
How do you score those at, Guffey?
Yeah, Blake and Guffey for watching. What do you rate? What's the score on this old boy?
Going right off.
Yeah, he's been chafing. Yeah, that's a huge dog, dude. Wow. All right, guys. So we got here, got all set up. Hardly had to run the call at all. This thing came charging out. You'll see in the video. He worked kind of upwind of us, not really downwind, but he was working towards the way we had the call angle and wanted to come at the source of the sound. And anyway, we put him down. We let him work into about, I think he was like 120. We stopped him and counted down, got the double tap on him, just dropped him right there in his tracks. And then we saw another one come out of another corner and played some rabbit distress, and it seemed like it wasn't going to give us the time of day. We played some coyote vocals and went back to some rabbit, and then I kind of told Brandon, I was like, man, I don't like the odds of this. It seems like it maybe got our wind or did something and doesn't want to come in. And he's like, yeah, it might be working around us. Next thing you know, he goes, oh, right in front of us. So it did. It worked all the way around. Came in almost in the exact spot this coyote did. So pretty cool to watch these coyotes work, you guys. Sometimes there's no rhyme or reason to it, but this was a cool one. So we're going to try to find that second coyote. We might not waste too much time. We may come back for it later, but we definitely have 2 down. So see you soon. Well, guys, we have not had the greatest luck tonight, as you can see by the footage. Set number 1, we had surely 2 dogs dead. Couldn't really recover the second one. Couldn't find blood because we really just were looking for a needle in a haystack at that point. The field was huge. Didn't really have a great bearing on that piece of property. And so set number 2 was a bust. And set number 3, we had coyotes come in within the first, what'd you say?
It was a few minutes in. I had done
A howl and
a couple of different howls, and then I did
some rabbit
distress.
Yeah, it wasn't long, maybe 5 minutes. We were on that set. Brandon's like, oh, got coyotes over here to my right. So I swing, and sure enough, there's a coyote standing right there looking at us. And even more weird, he was downwind of us and certainly should have had our wind. And so we count that one down, shoot it, it drops. We thought it was piled up in a heap. We see a second one, run behind it, and nothing. And then the first one gets up, starts limping out, and we shoot at that a couple times. It got hit 2 more times. It was a long ways out the third time it got hit because I had to hold quite a bit. So, and we didn't recover that coyote either. And as we were looking for that coyote, we turn around and there's a third coyote loping through the field behind us that we could have easily stopped and shot. Just
in between us and the guns.
Yeah, our guns were 100, 200 yards away from us. So just a weird set there, and just a weird night overall. I mean, these runners, I don't know what to say. I told Brandon after that one, I was like, I'm done with this Grendel, man. But it's hard to say that because last year we didn't have, I mean, I don't remember very many at all for runners. And now we're getting runners. I don't know. Brandon says it's our shooting. It probably is, but it's obviously hard to admit that. So, I don't know. Just a weird night overall. Good news is the coyotes are active. It's been a lot of fun. We're headed to our last set. It's 10 past 11 right now. We've only got time for one last set. We're going to a spot where we've had pretty good luck, and so hopefully we can pull them in there. They were active there last night, according to the property owner. So we'll see, guys. Stay with us and don't go anywhere. Well, guys, the last set was a bust, and it was cold. Man, we had some wind pick up on us that came out of kind of nowhere. Kind of chilled me. Brandon was all good.
Yeah, I was warm.
He wore the Matterhorn gear from Huntworth. I wore the Saskatoon gear. There is a difference between the two. The Saskatoon is a little bit thinner, less bulky. I prefer it when I can get away with it. Tonight would have been a Matterhorn night for sure.
I was toasty.
Yeah.
That net gator made a big difference, and the bomber made a huge difference.
We don't really, I mean, we mention Huntworth a lot, you guys, but to be honest, this gear keeps us hunting. I mean, it keeps us out. They've got something for everyone, for every climate, and it's good stuff. Brandon's got the Grayling hoodie on right now, which makes for an awesome mid layer.
Oh yeah.
Especially in the colder weather. In a warmer or a cooler climate, I think that would be maybe a little bit much for a mid layer, depending on what your outer layer is. But yeah, man, they're kind of killing it right now with everything they have to offer. But yeah, guys, we got that one coyote on the truck. Really sucks. Haven't recovered the other 2. I may try to go tomorrow morning and recover the other 2. We're supposed to get a bunch of snow starting around 1 a.m., which is only about a little over, not even an hour from now. So I don't know if those 2 coyotes will be recovered. Lessons were learned tonight. What do you think?
It's just one of those nights.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon keeps saying it just happens. You know, it's got to be one of those nights, and it's like I'm like doubting my round choice and the 6.5 Grendel, and we know that Grendel performs. The thing is, we know it performs. We've had great success with it, but you know me, guys. I'm always looking to try new stuff. So I may have something in the works, by the way. Can't talk about it yet, but stay tuned, because that's a little bit of a teaser, because the 6.5 has been weighing on my mind since opening night, really. So anyway, that's pretty much gonna do it. Anything tomorrow, we have a kind of a cool thing we're doing. We're meeting up with several of the fellows that also hunt coyotes in the state that we've got a really good relationship going with, and gonna have lunch and just enjoy coyote killing stories and hunting stories and be a good time. So anyway, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
We got an hour drive home.
I gotta beat the snow.
My warm bed's calling me. So with that, you guys, until next time on the Hunt, we'll see you later.